Hey guys, you're listening to Quarantined with Sofi, a podcast where I interview a bunch of you guys and get an insight of what your quarantine has been like and a chance to let others know your viewpoint too. I hope you guys like it.
Hey, Kristin. You wanna
Hi, Sophie. Oh my gosh.
you wanna introduce yourself to the people? Let them know who you are.
Hi, guys. I'm Kristin, and I don't know what to say, but hi, I'm happy to be here. I'm
All right.
excited.
So, as you guys know, last week we had Olivia on here, and today we have Kristen McCormick, and just gonna be asking a couple questions, see how your quarantine is going, and so yeah, let's get into it. Are you ready?
I'm excited. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Well, okay, so I'm gonna start off the same way I did with Olivia last time. Just a basic question, just starting from the beginning, okay? So just like what was like the last thing you remember doing before quarantine happened, before they were like, okay, this is it. If you go out, you must wear a mask. Try not to go out. Like, what was the last memory or last thing you did before the official like mandate to stay indoors happened?
Okay. So, um, so I think last thing I did was after school, I went out with Olivia, Josiah, and Angie to the park, and we were just hanging out after school because because we knew it was like the last day of school. So like, okay, let's just like make this count. So like went to my house and we walked to the park next to my house, and it was kind of like gloomy. And so that kind of like that kind of like foreshadowed that like everything was gonna like snowball into like
Yeah.
what we are to how we are today. And so I feel like I don't know, it's just crazy because I was not expecting that, and like we kind of expected to see each other in 2 weeks. I didn't really like think about anything. So I didn't think about it for like a long time, and I was like, I can't believe we're like in this situation.
No, yeah, I know. Like, I remember there were people saying, like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, we're definitely going to hang out over this 2 week period or whatever. And then
Mhm.
literally, like, 2 days later, they're like, okay, you can't see anyone. Like, you have to stay indoors. Like, stop.
Mhm.
And the huge bummer part was when this happened, like the last week of school, I was still in crutches. So I couldn't go anywhere. Do you remember that? It was like right, literally, my whole last week of school, I didn't go to like half of my classes because I couldn't go up and down stairs. And so it was just like the worst thing ever. It was awful. And like you guys would like go out after school or whatever. Oh, I think this was actually the last day when I saw you. It was like raining and I ran into you guys in the cafeteria right after school. And that was the last time I
I
saw you
forgot you even
guys.
had crutches.
I know. That was crazy.
That sounds like forever ago.
I know. Like when you think about it, it wasn't even a year ago, but it feels like it was so long ago.
I saw a tweet on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and it said that we've been like in quarantine. Okay, so like, I think we got out like March 13th, right? Like March,
Mm-hmm.
so sometime in March.
Yeah.
So like a couple weeks ago, it said like we've been in quarantine for a whole school year.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that
Isn't that
too.
crazy?
Yeah. Yes, that's literally bizarre to me. Has it really been a whole school year?
It's been like 180 something days. Like that's crazy, and we don't even
Wow.
realize it because we're just like stuck at home. Like during school we had homework, and like during I feel like during school it wasn't as bad because we still had like responsibilities for like schoolwork and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. But then like when it came to summer, I didn't do anything. Like I was at
Mm-hmm.
home the whole time.
No, yeah, and it's just you lose such a sense of like time and direction because you're just like every day feels like a Saturday. There's no
Mhm.
like when there's no when we don't have school, it's just like every day is the same day. Like it doesn't matter because you don't have anything to do. So it's just like you wake up
Exactly.
one day and you're like, what day is it? I literally have no idea. Like even now with school, I'm still like oh my god, I don't know if you saw, but yesterday I put on my private snap story, I was like um watching New Girl on a Sunday night, and then I go back and rewatch it, and I'm like, am I stupid? It's literally Saturday. And I was like, I'm aware it's Saturday, guys, please stop texting me. I know
I
it's
saw
Saturday,
that.
not Sunday. I know. And it's just like yeah, like you forget like what day it is and everything because there's just there's nothing to do. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I feel like our lives have been like put on pause or something, and it's like, I mean, not put on pause, but it's like the world is still going, but you feel like you're still like not doing anything, like nothing's happening, but it's still happening. Like, I don't know.
Like, you're just watching everything go by. Like, yes, the world is
Mm-hmm.
still continuing and everything, but it's just the normal things we did, they're just stopped. And then you're just seeing everything else continue, and you're just like, dang.
It's crazy.
I know. All right. Well, like, kind of going off of like the last thing you did and like everything. Well, not necessarily going off of, but like with quarantine and everything, what is okay? I feel like this is gonna be a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna give you top 3. What are the top 3 things you miss most of like life before quarantine and everything?
The thing that was most, I think, just like the freedom to like not have to like be cautious about where you are, who you see, what you touch, what like like every like little thing in an interaction with everybody, it really matters now. So I think I miss like the freedom of not having to worry about that, and also just like I wish like I took advantage more. Okay, what was the question again? It was like, so bad.
What do you miss most about like life before quarantine? Like top 3 things.
Like also, okay, yeah, like basically like human interaction, like with like teachers. Like I feel like I took that so for granted so much, and we just don't realize it until now, at least.
Yeah.
So I think I definitely miss that human interaction with friends in like school. Like I don't even care if it's like Mr. Lee at this point. Like I just want to see somebody and not have to worry that, oh, if they have COVID or not, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And then also, I think basically just like seeing other people, because I think that's what really hit, that we can't see anybody and we have to just be more cautious about like what we do. So that's like basically.
Yeah. Wow, your answer is so deep. For me, I was expecting something like, I don't know, I miss going to Target or whatever. Like, well, I mean, you still kind of technically do things like that. Like, that's just me personally, because I haven't really been out. But I was like, wow. And like, I get what you mean by like the whole like, it's gonna sound weird, but I get what you mean when you say like the whole like even just teacher interactions, because like with school now, it's so hard to like just not necessarily like connect, but like just like have somewhat of a relationship,
like an interaction.
Yeah, like an there you go, interaction with like a teacher. And I'm not saying like interaction like in a weird way, but it's just like with online, it just feels like you're watching a video, like it's pre-recorded. Like it doesn't really feel like it's live. And it just, there's so much of a sense of like separation between that, because we can't like just talk. Like you can, but it's weird because it's like online and there's other people and stuff.
Yeah, and there's like no like genuine connections, I guess you can say. And like you used to go to Mr. Pinto's class, like now you can't imagine going back to his class and not have to wear like a mask and like or like wear like, you know, be careful like what you do, and like imagining like life at school now is just, I don't even know like how we would do that.
Yeah, I actually saw a TikTok. So it was a TikTok of this lady, and she works at a school here in, not necessarily in Los Angeles, but I know it is in California. She was like, for those of you who live in California and still haven't gone back to school, this is most likely what it's going to be like. And basically in every classroom, so the desks are 6 feet apart.
The plastic shield,
yeah,
right?
It's like a plastic divider all the way around. And I'm just like, that's gonna suck, only because like when I sit at a desk, like I can't just be confined into one little space. Like I have to maybe turn to the side, or like maybe put like one leg on my chair or something, like and then just having everything crammed into that little box, like, oh my god.
Especially how like Granada is already like kind of overpopulated by like a lot. So there's no way we can fit like 30, almost 40 kids in one classroom while still following those guidelines, you know?
Literally, like with
We can
like
never go
without,
back to the way we were.
yeah, no possible way. Because even before, like without like just regular, the way classes were regular, there was barely any room for the amount of students that were already in there. Like it was
Yeah.
there is absolutely no space whatsoever to maintain 6 feet from each desk. Like they would have to either add more classes or have some classes outside, because the way it is right now, there's no way every single student could fit.
I think they would add like bungalows or something like at
Yeah,
Frost.
like portable
I
ones.
think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like classes outside or something. I don't know, but
I know. I can't
crazy.
even imagine how life is gonna be like going back to school.
We're probably not gonna like. I mean, I don't know like how. Obviously, I'm no psychic stuff with that, but it's like thinking about like college, because we're probably gonna have to like go through consequences through college too.
Mm-hmm.
So like going through 16 parts with that. So like thinking about college and how we're gonna have to deal with that is just like. I don't know. It's just crazy to think about.
Well, speaking of college, this isn't a completely unrelated note, but kind of like with the whole college thing, because we're seniors now. Did you choose your senior quote? Did you like come? I don't know if you want to say it or if you want to leave it a surprise, but that's up to you if you want to say or not. It's just a little random question I have.
Okay, so I have like not like a backstory, but like, so I chose my senior quote the night before it was due.
Mm-hmm. So did I.
Because I totally forgot about it and I didn't have anything in mind. So, like, I just chose like I didn't choose like a random one. I had it in my head. It was like my last possible like choice if I couldn't find anything else. So
like plan D or whatever.
Yeah. Do I even want to say it?
I mean, it's up to you. We can bleep it out if you just wanted something you don't want. Like, I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't really care. But like, mine's so dumb. But I put I'm a head out.
Oh yes, you told me that. I forgot. That is so funny. I love that. That is so funny.
You like, I don't know. I want to leave it on like a funny note. No,
yeah.
I don't want like I want to be funny, but I don't want to seem like I'm trying too hard to be funny. So like, yeah.
I know, cause like I was thinking about it too. I was like, I don't know what I want to put for my senior quote. Like, I don't know. I don't want it to be necessarily something inspirational, because I feel like that's just too cheesy or whatever. So I was like, I feel like people are gonna cringe when they read it. Yeah, and so I'm happy with my senior quote, but I feel like when someone reads it, they're definitely gonna be like, I'm not surprised. Like that's exactly what I expected from Sophie. Like,
did you go with the Harry Styles one?
Yes, I did. And for those of you who
I'm glad you did.
For my senior quote, I wrote, what did I write? I put something along the lines of, they say it's a small world, yet I still haven't met Harry Styles. And
that is so you. That is so Sophie.
Exactly. Like, I feel like when people see it, they're going to be like, okay, I'm not surprised. I expected that.
If anyone would do that, it would be you.
Exactly. All right. Well, so sorry. That was just a little tangent. I wanted to go on. Okay. Going back to the whole quarantine business. Was there like anything new you discovered about yourself? Like I asked Olivia this question last week, but like, was there anything like, cause like I said, like it sounds cheesy, but it's kind of like a moment of like almost like soul searching, I guess, because we had so much time to ourselves and just being at home. And I don't know, was there anything new you learned about yourself, any new hobbies, or adding on to this, like, because we are seniors and we're applying for college and everything, and I feel like this time was really a good time to think about what you want to do in the future. So maybe was there anything that switched in your head about like career path, or just like what you want to study, or just hobbies or anything? Like, is there anything new you learned about yourself, I guess?
Let's see. Okay, well, I've been on TikTok recently, like a lot. And you know how TikToks, they're like, welcome to like European TikTok, welcome to like, whatever TikTok, welcome to like food TikTok. Okay, so I got onto like business TikTok.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. And like, I got like a lot of like college TikToks too. So originally, like I kind of had like my mindset on like being like the healthcare major, like going into like nursing with that. But then like, this sounds so dumb, but like this is such like a Gen Z thing. But like I saw like business TikToks and like stuff. And like, I don't know. I kind of want, I'm like debating between business and nursing right now, which is something that I did discover over quarantine. And I'm honestly like, I kind of want to take that leap and go into business because I feel like it's such like I feel like you really like work for what you get, I guess, in that industry. So I don't know. I kind of think it's like a interesting challenge, but
was it like
I don't know.
was it like shocking to you at all that was something you'd, I don't mean like it's shocking to me, but like for you personally, were you like kind of surprised, like, oh wow, like I wouldn't expect like for me to want to do something like that? Or was it just something like, no, I get it, like that is something I want to do?
I feel like it was I don't think I ever thought I would be interested at all until I started being on business TikTok. But yeah, it was really surprising for me because I didn't think that I'd want to like really, because I feel like with business you have to like put yourself out there and make yourself known and stuff like that. And I didn't think I'd want to do that for myself. I think I just always thought I would just like do like my parents wanted to do, because like they kind of like I'm Asian, like come on now. Like, my parents wanted to be a doctor. So like I kind of like only have my eyes set on that, and then boom, business TikTok. So here we are.
I know, like I get what you mean when you say like what TikTok you're on. Like there was a good while where on TikTok I would scroll and it would be like, if you've always wanted to go to university or move to the UK, this is your sign. And I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I mean, I was done. I'm done with that phase.
I'm gonna up right now.
I know. I'm like, right now I'm done with that phase. But there was a good moment where I was like, I mean, even now, like right now, I'm like, I want to move to Paris, like, or either just study abroad there. Like, I want to go to Paris. I want to go so bad. And I'm just like, it's interesting because you find that like when you have a lot of time to yourself and just spend time thinking about what you want to do, in our case, because we are applying for universities or colleges, maybe you're not, I don't know, but I'm assuming you are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I feel like with this time, like it's a good time for us to be like, wow, this is something that I want to do, or realizing, hey, I'm not really that into this. And I don't know, like it's interesting. It's interesting to.
I remember like in my English class, one of our last prompts was to write about was like, how does like not necessarily loneliness, but like, how does like time to yourself like impact you or something like that, or like, it was how does solidarity impact you or something like that, or, like impact society or whatever. And it's like, and I like. We had to do it on like a group doc. So like the whole class had one doc to write their answers. And a lot of them said like, I found out more things about myself I didn't know before, like before quarantine. And like, we were saying like, I like learned new things. I found more stuff about myself. And I think it's so interesting that like being just by yourself, it teaches you so much by yourself. It things that you really don't know, and it's like it shows you like you're more capable of things, I guess, because I don't know, I feel like, because I always thought like I always needed to like constantly talk to friends to be able to like not necessarily be happy, but function, to be like but like over quarantine, like I did talk to like Olivia and like Desire a lot, but like it wouldn't always be a constant. It'd be like maybe an hour or 2 hours every day, or like a couple of times a week something. And like I kind of realized like I don't need to like, because at school we talked to like our friends like all day, like basically the whole day, and like you know,
like I'm not even kidding, like, we would literally send snaps in the middle of class to each other, just be like, hey guys, what's up?
We be talking. Exactly. Like, or we text in the group chat or something, you know, like we constantly be talking. But like with quarantine, I realized like I can be by myself in my room and just like jam it out, like listen to music, or like, you know, like I can do those things independently. And it's just like, I don't know, I think it's so interesting that like we learn so much about ourselves by being by ourselves.
Well, speaking of just learning about yourself and like friendships, moving on to the next question, with quarantine, was like, did this help you maybe like reevaluate some of your relationships with certain people, or like were you like, hey, I don't really need this person in my life like as much as I thought, or has everything stayed the same? Or like with quarantine, like did you rethink or maybe even cut some ties with people? I don't know. Was there anything like that?
I think throughout like this time, I think I've kept in close contact with people who I usually care about, like the Harry's group chat.
Yeah.
We've been and the Leibitz group chat, like we've been in contact pretty well, I think, throughout this.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever I've been talking to, okay, it's not like an on purpose. It's not like I'm not talking to people on purpose. It's just I don't really know how to explain it, but like
it's almost like you see who really cares about, who's willing to put in the effort to like talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like if they don't text me, I'm not gonna like be like, oh wow, they don't like me anymore. You know, like it's some people are school friends and some people are like out of school friends. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Like you have certain like classroom friends where you're like, oh yeah, I miss them, but you don't talk to them on a daily basis. And then you have friends who are, yes, school friends, but also like out of school friends where you talk to them on a daily basis maybe, or just like more constantly than others. Like I get what you mean. I get, like, for example, like Olivia or like the Harry's group chat, like we all talk, but versus like with other people who maybe we're still good friends with them, but it's mainly only because of the classroom situation.
I hung out with this girl over quarantine, and like we met outside of school. So then like we didn't necessarily hang out at school, but we did like if I saw her, I would like say hi to her, like have like a little like small talk conversation. We never, and then like we go on our day.
Like an acquaintance.
So then like and then like you know how like girls, they always say like, oh my gosh, let's hang. So like so we did, and after like I hung out with her, I kind of like realized like, okay, this girl, I don't think I'm ever gonna hang out with her by just me and her.
Yeah.
Like I can hang out with her in the group, but I can hang out with her like just me and her. And I was like, this girl is probably just a school friend. Like,
wow, I want to know who this is later on.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, all right. This is only information for Kristin and I, so sorry to you all listening. You don't get a sneak peek on this. All right. Well, moving on. Well, okay, so we're gonna try something new today, okay? So this is gonna be called I should have told you about this, but I feel like it's just more exciting when it's like a little surprise, okay? So we're gonna try something. It's gonna be called just rapid fire, okay? So I'm gonna ask you, it's not gonna be a lot of questions. I'm just gonna ask you maybe like 5 or 6 questions. They're gonna be simple questions, like 1-word questions. Just answer at the top of your head, okay? So don't think too much about it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Yeah. This should be fun. We'll see.
Are they like yes or no, or are they like I put in the answer myself?
You have to put in the answer yourself.
Okay.
All right, ready? All right. Favorite movie over quarantine?
I watched a movie like last night. What was it called? Dude, skip it. I don't even know.
All right. Favorite TV show?
Gossip Girl.
Okay. Favorite comfort food?
Mac and cheese.
Favorite artist at the moment?
Don Toliver.
Is there a YouTube video you constantly find yourself rewatching?
Okay, if Olivia and Desire watches this, they're gonna know. So me and Olivia Desire watches this is not on fire, but like it's a guy named Bill in Trouble, and he does like movie commentaries, and we always watch the 50 Shades of Grey one because of like a specific part, and it's so funny to watch it all the time.
What's the thing you're most excited about or looking forward to?
Honestly, like college. I'm excited for college.
All right. Okay. Last question. Favorite current hobby?
Current hobby. Shopping.
All right. That's a good one. Shopping. Oh my God. I can't tell you. Shopping online, it's an addiction, dude.
It's dangerous, bro.
It is very
I feel my
dangerous.
card.
I know. And and you don't even need half the stuff you buy. You're just like, you know what? I'm in the mood for shopping. Like,
It's like I need something to look forward to. So
exactly.
like this is what it's gonna be for this week.
All right. Okay. Um, we're kind of moving towards the end of this little interview. So, what are your predictions for maybe just your own personal life or globally, or just what it be like? What do you think is next for Kristen McCormick, or just for the world in general?
That's a good question. Okay.
Thank
What's
you. I
next?
put thought into these.
um, I'm trying to get like a job right now because
Well,
to
how did that
play
interview go?
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get hired because I'm 17
Mm-hmm.
and I can only work a certain amount of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't think I'm gonna get it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll text you. I want to get a job because my shopping addiction that needs to be bank account somewhere, guys. There needs to be a constant flow of income. So
Yes.
that needs to. It's a two-way street. That's I need that. And then after that, let's see. I really like I really want to like look more into colleges. Like I
Mm-hmm.
want to do like college tours because
Mm-hmm.
some colleges are doing that right now. Like I feel like a small group. So I want to
Yeah.
do that.
Or even you could just visit a college on your own. Like you can just go to and see the campus. I mean, you won't get like a
Yeah,
thorough tour, but you can always just go have a look around, see what's good.
we should go.
Yeah, I know. I really want to go to. Well, I can't. OSU in Oregon or U of O, which I really want to go see. But that's yeah, that's a very long drive. And right now with the current state of everything, I don't think it'd be a very good idea.
I don't think it's possible.
I know, I know. All right, well, moving on. It's not really a question, but um, well, actually, no. There's two more things. Is there anything you want to say to the listeners at home? Any maybe like words of encouragement, or just let them know what you're up to, or anything like that?
Words of encouragement. Let's see.
It could be anything. That's just an example. Like maybe you want to say hi to someone who might be listening. I don't know, just anything.
Oh my God. Hi Olivia. Hi Desira. Hi Emily. I don't know who else watches this. Hi whoever's watching. um, I kind of want to be in. Oh shoot.
What?
My dad. Oh my God. My dad's calling me.
Okay. Okay.
But
You go ahead. Answer. Go ahead.
decline.
No answer.
Downstairs. Okay.
We could. I
No,
could have.
he's
Okay.
literally downstairs. He's calling me. No, he's calling because he brought food. He brought Chinese food from Mandarin King. Oh my
Oh my
God.
god,
Finish
I
the
had
call
some the other
on.
day. It was
That's
so
my words
good.
of encouragement, guys. Try Mandarin King. That's my words of encouragement. There we go.
I can back Kristen up on that. It is very delicious, and oh my god, have you tried those chips with the little
It's on
sauce they have? Those are so good.
the sweet
Yes,
sauce. I can eat
yes,
the whole thing. I
dude.
always eat that before the actual meal.
Me too. Me too. I eat a
Leave
bunch of those.
voicemail.
Do people still leave voicemails? Oh my god, I haven't left a voicemail in
To
God
my
knows how
dad.
long.
Like my parents when they text, they're like, "Come home soon, mom." I'm like, I don't know why they say mom or like dad or whatever, because like
Mhm.
I have their contact. Like I know it's coming from them.
Yeah, like I know it's from you. Like you don't have to sign it. It's not a letter. It's not formal. Just
Doesn't use signature.
I know. Or like, oh my god, it's so funny. Like when my I don't know if this is just me, but when my parents text my sister or I, like they the way they text is not the way they talk to us. Like my mom puts a lot of emojis all the time. Like maybe it'll be like a heart emoji, which is very cute and I very much appreciate it. Or like my dad will be like, "Wow, amazing," and he never talks like that. Like you met my dad. He's kind of sarcastic and he's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh my god, my dad is basically the definition of a guy who does dad jokes. Like he is that dad. Like,
Oh,
or like with the
you
constant
you and
movie
your dad both
references.
though. You and your dad both though. Like
I
you guys
know.
like the same person.
Like okay, this is going off topic, but like literally for you want to know what we're actually going to do like like a conjoined like Halloween costume for Halloween this year. Would you like to hear what it's gonna be?
I'm excited. Yes, please tell me.
Well, no one knew who it was when I showed them, but basically, I'm gonna be dressed as Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Those of you who haven't seen the movies, Back to the Future movies, they're great. Check them out, freaking awesome. And my dad is gonna be Doc, the scientist who is like
isn't he the one who like figured out the scientist? He's the one who figured out space travel, or not space travel, time travel.
Yes, time travel, and like. Because my dad and I, we very much spent like a good portion of quarantine just watching there's not that many, but we did watch like all the movies. And I have the costume for it. Like I have the pieces of clothing. And my dad has like, I don't know why, but he has like a bodysuit of like you know the things beekeepers wear? Like he has one of those, but it's for like going
hazmat suits.
Yeah, he has one of those, but like for going up in the attic. But he has one, so it's perfect for the costume. But anyways, yeah, like my dad and I
like
very much
spray his hair white.
Yes,
like,
I actually want to order him a wig off Amazon.
Do it. Send me pictures, please. I want to see that.
I
remember
will.
One year he was like a penguin. It was so cute.
Oh my god, yes, he was. Okay, so for those of you who don't necessarily like know my dad very well, but one year he was a penguin for Halloween, and it was
so cute.
It was like a little
the highlight of my day.
Yeah, it was like a little beak flopping off the top of his head because it was a whole
like
body
little, like, bow tie on it.
Yes,
yes. Adorable.
Oh my god! You know what? I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll put it.
It was like a onesie.
Yes,
it was like a onesie.
Yes, it was a one piece. Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh my god, we got so off topic.
We're talking about like Mandarin King.
Oh yes, you're the word to the people. Anyways, well, there's your advice from Kristin.
Balboa. That's my words of encouragement. There we go.
That's a good one. Well, here's the last one. Is there anything you want to say to your future self? Maybe you come back and listen to this again later on. Is there anything you want to tell yourself or ask your future self something, or just check up, maybe say, hey, have you done this yet, or anything at all?
I think I'd wait. How do I word this?
It's your question.
I think I'd want to know like what career choice, honestly, because I feel like right now, like what I'm thinking about right now, like that's like a big life-changing kind of thing I'm at right now. Like I just want to ask myself like what career choice I do, and like how like I've always wanted to know like where I'm gonna be in like 5 years. Just to know that like I'm gonna be okay and like chilling like at college.
Well, you hear that, future Kristin? What's your career path? Like, have you chosen like what are you up to? Are we still friends? I hope we're still friends. I'm sure we're still gonna be friends. We
better be still friends.
We will still be.
We're gonna live in like a cul-de-sac in like a nice area.
Oh my god! You know what? You know what question I have for future Kristin?
What?
Were we able to figure out if that theory was true that we have about that one person? Our theory about yeah. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, future Kristin, is our theory correct? Were we able to find this out?
I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know if future me is gonna be able to know that though.
No, me neither. Well,
do you think we're ever gonna find out?
I think it's a possibility.
We have the rest of the semester to find out.
We gotta do it.
We got it.
All right. Well, Kristin, do you want to let the people know where they can find you? Maybe give a little self-plug, self-promo. Let them know.
My Instagram is Kristin Grace with 2 N's and 2 E's. And I think that's also my Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me on there, it's Kristin Grace with 2 N's and 2 E's.
All right. And if you guys want to see little snippets of the actual video clips or behind the scenes, or maybe little bloopers of this podcast, you can find that on Instagram at quarantined.wsofi. So keep a lookout for that stuff. I think you guys might enjoy it. It's funny to see
the behind the scenes or the actual recording. So I hope you guys like it, and we will see you next week on Monday night with Emily's Paez. So looking forward to that. All right. Thanks for being on, Kristin.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.